Okay, now, sorry about that. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. More on my documentation about my gang stalk experiences out here in the this part of town called the Brainerd Road, Eastgate area. And it's about the po-po. It's about the police being weaponized heavily. Not only against my people, but against me as well, okay? About the Walmart situation. I was watching Walmart videos, and I got another exposure video I'm going to do about Walmart that a lot of y'all probably don't know about. But this time it's about my bad experiences, okay? My bad experiences. Now, first, before I went to the Walmart over there, back there, I was, just hanging out because, I'm homeless and I camp in my car, right? So before I went to the Walmart area, I have to tell you how I got over there, okay? Now, I'm going to do one. I'm not allowed on T-Mobile and FedEx's property, but still, I could snap a picture, from across the street. But anywho, the cops. First of all, you have to look at their patterns, okay? The cops have a tendency to roll up on you. They love to roll up on you, like the SWAT team. And their pattern is they read the same script every time. They ask you the same questions. They ask you to tell you who your name is, or they'll see if you're mentally okay. They'll ask you what year it is, who's the president, y'all ask you for your ID, which I don't mind because I have a legitimate ID and I'm not a criminal, so I comply, okay? But about how I got wound up over from FedEx and T-Mobile over here on Brainerd Road, and kind of, because they said I could, number one, and that's why I'm gonna get to, these people are liars. Esau is a great big cotton picking liar, pants on fire. I mean, Pinocchio personified. You understand what I'm saying? His nose is so big, it stretches all the way here to Timbuktu. But anywho, first I was given permission to, until I get up, well, anyway, that's none of your business. But I was given permission to, hang out on, in my car, not on, over there where T-Mobile, I was given permission to. And one day, as usual, and this video is about cops being weaponized against God's people, okay? As always, the same old pattern. The cops suddenly, one morning, knock on my door, wake me up, and they say, you know what? The manager here got a call. They always say, we got a call from, we got a call. And they said that they no longer want you here. Well, my question is, if they no longer wanted me there, why do you have to call the police? Why come you can't tell me? You see how the police are being weaponized? They don't even bother to tell you. They tell you, the bosses tell you themselves, hey, you cool, you straight. Hey, you all right with us. You can, you can do this. And then suddenly the cops come and they say that same boss that said, you okay with us, you straight, you good, we got you, as long as you good. And the cops say that same boss called them and say they no longer want you there. Well, if they had no problems telling me that they were okay with me and I'm good, how come they had a problem telling me to leave? Why did you have to go so far as to weaponize the police? Okay, now, the police rose up on me over here at the FedEx and the T-Mobile. And they say, you know what, you're not allowed to stay here and don't come back, but we do have 2 places that you are allowed to, that you can do this what you're doing here. And I found out that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to the story. These are 2 police officers now, a black female and a white officer, okay? A Edomite officer, okay? And they both was there together, okay? Now let me show you how crooked, corrupt law enforcement is, okay? Now, they said, now there are 2 places that we do allow you to do this 24 hours a day. You can sleep at the police precinct or at the Walmart over there. Now you can't go to now listen, they said you can't go to the Gun Barrel Walmart, but you can go over here to the one on Brainerd Road, right? Come to find out that was a lie. Okay, but anyway, let me get back to my story. So I made my choice. At first, I went downtown because I know what's going on at the Walmart, and the rabbit hole go deep. But I decided, the only reason why I decided to come to the Walmart because my tank is low, and I needed to be near a gas station. Okay, that particular Walmart where the cops said I could do what I was doing. I'm like, okay, if the cops said, then hey, there's no problem. Okay, there's a gas station over there, and I'm due a refund, so some money is coming, and I was gonna, I was gonna fill up my tank, and then I didn't want to be over there, but I had to fill up my tank, okay? But okay, so I'm over there for a few days, and all of a sudden, I get a bang, 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 bang one morning on my window from another cop, okay? And that cop said that what those other two cops told me was not true. Now, I'm trying to ask questions because at this point, I'm like, okay, that's not right. Something don't sound right about that. But the cops, when they're weaponized against us, they talk loud and they talk fast, okay? And they don't give you any time to answer any questions, okay? They want to make you look like you're stupid. They want to, I got one on the car, the bus too. They got, they want to make you look like, you're talking crazy. They don't even give you a chance to answer any questions. You don't get to ask any questions. So, whatever they accuse you of is what they accuse you of. And you walk away, they get to walk away, but you're accused of breaking a law, of trespassing. But if they said I could be there, how is it trespassing? Can somebody answer me that question in the chat section? If you're given permission from the owner of a business or and the police, how is it? You see that airplane? Where it go? Y'all see that? Noise campaign. Y'all see that? Noise campaign. Noise campaign. I'm telling you, every time I'm talking about something that exposes Esau, I get an airplane over my head, okay? You can't make this up. But if the owner of the business, as well as the cops, say, hey, you can do this. So I'm over there, I'm feeling okay, and least until my refund come, I'll just stay here because there's a gas station. I can just walk, and I got a gas bucket, jug. So I can just walk over there, fill up my gas jug if the car can't move, and just put the gas in, and I'm gone. And I even told the cops when they wrote with the cop when he rolled up on me over at the Walmart. Because remember, those 2 cops said that was okay, right? They didn't say I could be at the one on Gun Barrel. They said Brainerd Road, right? So there I was. So I'm like, okay, since I'll just wait till the money get in the bank, and I will gas my car up, and I since I know what I know about Walmart, I will just leave. Okay, but the cops got caught before that happened. Okay, and this cop said, no, number one, a cop doesn't have a right to tell you that you can that you can sleep here and sleep there. So, but you have to understand how Esau and the tabernacles of Eden work. Okay? You have to understand the mindset of this imperialist. Okay? You have to understand the mindset of Esau. Okay? so it so so that it just what I'm trying to when I said that to say is those two cops that rolled up on me over at the T-Mobile and the FedEx, they already knew that they noise campaign, they already knew that they didn't have a right to tell me that I could be there. See, you see the games that they're playing because they know what time we are in right now. They playing these little games, these little mind games, these little trickster games, okay? And and they just love to do that. They just love to play with us. They love to mess with us. It just tickles them their little sour cream Cracker Jack redneck. It just tickles them pink. To be able to just walk up to us and just play these little games. They love it. They absolutely love it. But the cop that rolled up on me yesterday morning said, well, you know what? Walmart, the owners of Walmart said that they no longer want you here. And I'm like, I'm trying to defend what the other two cops said. But basically, more than likely, he already knew what was going on. That's why, he didn't really want to hear it. So you see, the cops are playing little games with us, and while they're playing games with us and folks are calling the cops on us, weaponizing the cops against us, they're having fun with it too, okay? And they're trying to compromise our freedom, basically. They make it look innocent a few times, but basically they ultimately want us at the FEMA. But let me tell you about the FEMA, baby. The FEMA ain't for God's chosen people. The FEMA, let me tell you, like I told you in the video about the EPB gang stalk, be encouraged, Israel. Be encouraged, because they had 400 years of Jacob's trouble, okay? They've had 400 years already of Jacob's trouble that ended in 2019, but they're trying to have a do-over. They're trying to rise back up, some kind of way rise themselves back up to have a do-over. But let me tell you, FEMA ain't for God's people, because we already have been in a FEMA. When we was at the plantation and being tortured and chopped up and butt broken and flogged and raped and had, they ate us. That was FEMA right there. We already had our FEMA. This other FEMA coming up is for Esau. Be at peace, Israel. It will be no more Jacob's trouble. It's Esau's trouble for the trouble that he calls Jacob, okay? But they're trying to do a lot of fear-mongering. They're doing a lot of fear-mongering. Like I told you, their little vassals, their little bootlick, black Beulah, Greek council, Alpha Psi, Alpha, whatever you call it. They having a ball too. They having fun with it too, because they get to live deliciously as they have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I did this to expose the Chattanooga Police Department, or just police department, law enforcement everywhere, the FBI, the CIA, they're all into pedophilia. I mean, the rabbit hole goes deep, baby. The police, they're in contract with the human trafficking, our organs at the hospitals that get sold. The police, they in contract with that, okay? When we get snatched up and we hear on the news that somebody's organs was taken out when they were found, the cops help that happen and they get paid from it, okay? So let's go down the rabbit hole right here, okay? The cops are not honest, okay? They're not here to protect and serve, and the oath that they took wasn't an oath to protect you. It was an oath to protect their system, which means their own kind. Okay, and the original police department was not founded on patriotism. It was not founded on "In God We Trust." In fact, the God that they serve, they want us to think it's the God, that same God we serve. No, they serve Lucifer. Okay, when they put that hand on that Bible, or on their heart, or whatever, and they swore oath to Lucifer, Caesar, white supremacy, imperialism. Okay, so if you think, and I found out the hard way, baby, they not here to make sure you're safe. They're not here to give you justice, and they don't mind showing it to you. Okay, so now that their kingdom is broke and is about to go down the dumps, anywho, the ones that's out here that's exposing that, they're trying to destroy the truth by rolling up on us and letting everybody, all their vassals, see them roll up on us. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel superior. It makes them feel like their kingdom is still here, but that's fake. That's a movie. That's a simulation. They just putting on, they have to keep everybody else asleep in order to perpetuate the lie and keep the masses asleep. They like to do little minstrel shows like that. But the police, they're a bunch of liars. They're corrupt. And honey, I can go down the dirty about these people, okay? I can go all the way down the dirty here, okay? But this is my testimony about my gang stalk experiences with folks calling, just randomly abusing the system. It's an abuse of the system to just call the cops over any little stupid thing. Now, although we know Babylon was never based on freedom and equality in the past, way back in the day, people were not able to just call the precinct over stupid stuff. It wasn't allowed. It was not tolerated back in the day. You know, you better actually have a crime being committed, and you better have some evidence or some witnesses. Today, they don't need that. They can call the cops on you, like with me, just for sitting here in my car and posting videos exposing them. That's enough to get the cops called on me. Okay? That's enough to get the cops called on me. I don't have to say nothing to them. I'm in my car with, better yet, with earphones. You see that? With earphones. Doing this. And I can just do that. Remember I told you about the Bluetooth, how they're able to spy on you? Honey, they can push that app and connect their Bluetooth to your phone and get themselves all angry at you when they should have just minded their own business. This is your device. You paid for your device. You pay for the cellular data. You know, you pay to keep it running. You pay for the Wi-Fi. This is your property. And they want to get mad at you because they can't stay out your business of what you're posting on your platform, on your device, on your phone or laptop, whatever it is. So then they want to get angry and get in, become little crybabies and call the police on you when they had no business. You know, that's a Homeland Security breach. They had no business breaching your information in the first place. You know what I'm saying? If somebody makes me angry, I don't want to know nothing about that person. I'm going to stay as far away from that. I don't want to know nothing about you. If I don't like you, you know, they have a demonic, crazy love-hate relationship with us. They have a perpetual dirta against us, a perpetual hatred. They hate our everlasting, eternal guts. But they can't stay away from us. So, you know, it's like demons trapped in two worlds. They trapped in two worlds, and they don't want to let go of that world, but they don't want to let go of that world either. They want to have the boast of best, but they want to have the best of both worlds. That's crazy. That's loony toony. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puff the magic dragon. You understand me? So, yeah, the cops are being weaponized very heavily over little tattletales. You know, their little vassals, that's their mama. That's their, Esau is the mama, Esau is their daddy, Karen is their mama. So, you know, when they have to call their mommy and daddy, and they have to tell their mommy and daddy on everybody, like little children. It's crazy. You can't make this stuff up. But anywho, yeah, but this video is about how yeah, they using it very heavily here lately. Very, just for absolutely no reason. You're not a danger. You're not being a menace to society. You not putting your hand. You just sitting in your car. But because Master is mad, then Pinocchio has to get mad, right? If the puppet master gets angry, then Pinocchio is gonna get angry, and then Pinocchio will call the cops. You know, understand? They try to protect the puppet master's reputation. It's all about Esau's reputation right now, but it's destroyed. And honey, when Babylon is gone, it ain't coming back. Okay, it's never going back to the way it was. So, chosen ones, or you know, Israelites, however you want to say it, God's people, don't give Babylon no more energy, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to they're trying to trigger you. They're trying to anger bait you. You know, don't give them your energy. Don't pray for them. Don't give them their energy. When they're dead, come out from among her, my people, and be not a partaker of her sins and plagues. And like I said in the other video, we ain't in this together. We're not in this together. When calamity comes, don't come crying to me talking about, you know, we need to, you know, hey, you know, I really didn't mean to do what I did. You know, hey, gee whiz, you know, can't you just get over it? Can't you just get over it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but while I'm out here getting the cops called on me for no reason over and over and over again, you know, hey, you know, why are you getting angry at us? Because we called the cops on you. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Why you complaining? Because we keep falsely accusing you. Hey, stop complaining. You know, get a job. Do that. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. That's the attitude now. But when calamity come, you know, I don't want to hear no weeping and crying. No. So yeah, when the ark is closed, the ark is closed, and it's about to be closed. Okay, so yeah, but be encouraged, Israelites. There will be no Jacob's trouble. They had really over 400 years, because our ancestors back in Egypt in biblical days, they was in, you know, they was they was under slavery and oppression. It's like, you know, and then the transatlantic slave trade, or now and now they're saying the Pacific slave trade, you know. So that got over 2019, and now they're trying to some kind of way overthrow their judgment and have another one for God knows how long. No, their time is up. Put a fork in it, Israelites. The gig is over, the game over, and the gig is up, okay? Babylon is done. It's time for her judgment, and the blessing has been returned to us. So let me explain something to y'all. Just because you don't see everything happening all at once doesn't mean that judgments are not happening. Now, we're paying attention. We know where those judgments are. They're turning a blind eye because they're having fun being as wicked, evil, and sinful as they possibly can, and getting a bag out of it. So these people are having a great big party. Okay, so they're not paying attention. They don't really want to pay attention, and we all know Esau don't. You know what I'm saying? We all know that he don't. So, but anywho, be encouraged, Israel, and don't let these corrupt cops fool you. Don't let them play these little mind games, because I'm telling you, like I told you, they like to talk fast and they like to talk loud, and they don't give you a chance to talk. But you want to know why? Because I can jack slap them back with some truth about America and about them. And they don't want to hear that. They're not able to, they can't take the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Okay, they don't want nobody talking about their atrocities. And I will slice you and I will dice you. You understand? I got the goods on them, and I will slice them up and dice them all the way up. But they'll try to talk over us and talk loud and talk fast. Yeah, cause they know. Yeah, they can't handle it. But anywho, be encouraged, Israel. There will be no more Jacob's trouble. We had over 400 years of it. Now it's Esau's trouble. For the trouble he called Esau. And for that matter, for the trouble he caused every doggone body else in the world. Okay? And you guys, I love you. Continue to abide by his laws, statutes, and commandments. Nobody's perfect, but do it to the best of your ability. Come out from among her, my people, and be not a partaker of her sins and her plagues. Is almost over, and we got a lot to celebrate about. I'm excited. And don't let these corrupt pedophiles, did y'all hear me? I said don't let these corrupt pedophiles with a badge and a gun fearmonger you. Okay? It's almost over. Hang in there. And I love you guys. And I do what I do with a purpose. I do it on purpose. And I do it how? Unapologetically. Bye-bye.